There have been some interesting studies done recently, and with this new economy, it seems that the old transactional way of selling is dead. It just doesn't work. Even the salespeople out there that are only focused on relationship-based selling, they're the ones that are floundering. Where the ones that are challenging status quo, challenging the way people sell out there, they're the ones that are thriving and succeeding. So when you look at a salesperson, Zig, what does it take to be a sales superstar today?
I believe number one, integrity is the most important thing in a salesperson's life, because the reputation established years ago is that a salesman is going to tell you things that might or might not be true. And so that's one of the reasons I was always been so careful to never exaggerate, never to oversell, always to follow through on anything I was doing. And when I'm talking to people, I listen carefully, and I'm always kind. I don't care what their thoughts are. I'm always kind to them. I don't ever start an argument.
That's great advice for everyone out there today.
I think it is too. I think, you know, getting along with people is so very, very important. And I've been so fortunate. I've had so many good teachers and people who took an interest in me. I was the 10th of 12 children. I asked my mom one time, I said, "Mom, why so many?" She said, "Well, son, where do you think I should have stopped?" I didn't think after number 9. Now you can count on that. But I've always had good teachers, people that God placed in my life to guide me through whatever was going on in the economy at that point. Economy changes all the time, but the salesperson should not always be changing. They should be consistent, they should be hardworking, they should be truthful, they should do things that will help somebody else. My favorite quote is, "You can have everything in life you want if you'll just help enough other people get what they want." I'm very convinced that that is an absolute truth.
It's certainly a philosophy we should all have embedded in our core beliefs. I'm wondering, you mentioned integrity. Everyone has a different definition of integrity. Zig, what's your definition of integrity?
My definition is it's truth all the time, in your personal life, your family life, your business life, your neighborhood life. In other words, if you go around being 3 or 4 different people, you're not going to have much of a career, that's for sure. And I've been so grateful. I've not had to solicit a speaking engagement in many, many years because I built a reputation. People knew they could trust me. Trust is the most important thing in life, in the home, in the business world, in the community, wherever you are. Truth is always fun and very, very important to anybody's career, regardless of what they're doing.
You talked about character before. Where does character play a role, our reputation? How important is that today?
Well, I got to tell you that your reputation is the most important thing you've got, because if you build a reputation of being dependable, truthful, and always doing the right thing, you can have a wonderful career. I've been so blessed because I had so many great people to enter my life when I was a child and teach me things. And I went to work on Saturday before I entered the 5th grade on Monday, and I was buying my own clothes at that particular point. So I've always been in, you know, in the community, always doing something to make some money, because my family was one of the families that didn't have very much. My dad died when I was 5. I'm the 10th of the 12 children, you know, and so, but it was a Depression time when I was born.
And whatever got you into sales in the first place?
Well, my boss at the grocery store was Mr. John R. Anderson, and he was a very wise man. He had had a great college education and so forth, and he loved people. I named my son after Mr. John R. Anderson.